Good morning, everyone. Pastor Laura Kistart here with Pastor Ron Brown here at the First Congregational Church of Southington to share with you a preview of our upcoming worship services for this week.
So this Sunday, September 14th, we have two worship services. The first, our early worship, is at 8 a.m. It is in the Barnes Memorial Chapel. That's a more simple liturgy for a worship service, opening prayer, hymn, the scripture reading and sermon from Pastor Laura this week. Also, we celebrate the sacrament of Holy Communion. It's a wonderful way to begin your Sunday morning. So if you're up early, please join us in the Barnes Memorial Chapel at 8 a.m. for worship. And then our later worship service is at 10:15 a.m. right here in our historic meeting house. It is a worship service that is filled with vibrant music. There will be a holy surprise for the children before they go off to age-appropriate church school lessons. Also, the scripture reading and sermon from Pastor Laura and the celebration of the sacrament of Holy Communion. Just a wonderful way to spend an hour on Sunday morning worshiping here with us. If you're not able to join us here in person, we do live stream the 10:15 service. You can join us on YouTube, Facebook, or our webpage, either live or the services are archived there so you can worship with us later in the day or even in the week. So we hope to see you on Sunday morning.
So this Sunday, we continue our journey in the narrative lectionary. Pastor Ron started us this past Sunday with Genesis 1, beginning in the beginning. And we continue in Genesis, jumping forward quite a few chapters. We'll start with a few verses from Genesis 21, and then the bulk of the reading is Genesis 22. Our reading in Genesis 22 is often referred to as the binding of Isaac. And so this is a really challenging, complex, emotional reading where God asks Abraham to take his son Isaac and to sacrifice him. And so it is one of the more challenging readings that we have in the Bible. And so we're going to read it together. We're going to talk about what emotions does this stir up for us in the scripture reading. But ultimately, the question that we're asking when we're looking at this reading in the arc of the other stories that we look at Sunday to Sunday is, what does this story tell us about God? What does this narrative tell us about God? And so I hope that you will join us as we unpack this reading together. And I will be preaching both at 8 and 10:15 here at FCC Southington, and then going partway through our service off to Hopeville Congregational Church in Waterbury for their services at 11:30.
So we also have a couple special things coming up we want to tell you about. This Sunday, after the 10:15 worship service here in Southington, we will have a new member orientation. So if you have become part of the congregation and are interested in what it might mean to be a member, or just interested in how our church is organized and how we think about things and do things here, you're welcome to join us for that orientation. It will begin about 11:45 for about an hour, 15 minutes, an hour and a half. We will have a light lunch and just share some information and answer questions. If you would like to attend that, we would appreciate it if you would send an email or make a phone call to the church office to let them know you're coming, so we just are sure we have enough food for lunch. So we would look forward to seeing you there. And also, we are beginning our fall Bible study a week from today on Wednesday, September 17th. The name of the Bible study is Introducing the New Testament. So we will be exploring an overview of the New Testament over the 6 Wednesday evenings this fall. We'll be talking about who Jesus was, how Jesus becomes the Christ of Christian faith. We'll even look a bit at the apocalypse in the book of Revelation. So just kind of an overview. We would love for you to join us. It's all on Zoom from 7 p.m. until about 8:15, 8:30 p.m. on Wednesday evenings beginning next week. If you'd like to sign up for that, just send me an email or the church office an email and we'll get you added to the distribution list.
Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Just to say that as you can hear, there's a lot going on in the life of the church. We hope to connect with you either in person or virtually in the days and weeks ahead.
God bless.